Hello, everyone. My name is Ryder Dunn, and today I'm excited to present Flip Fizz, the first candy that flips flavors while you chew. And sorry for the no camera. Did not have a lot of time to get ready this morning. Okay, so here's the overview. Flip Fizz is a new candy brand designed for teens ages 13 to 17. What makes it special is the sweet to sour flip in the middle of each chew. It's fun, unexpected, and made to be shared online. So, according to Lab 42, a survey of 500 teens, fruits candies like Skittles are more popular than chocolate candies. Teens are also the biggest users of TikTok and Instagram platforms built around the reactions of one another and the challenges that they create. So, teens want bold flavors and products that can create shareable moments, which is kind of our market plan. Right now, no major candy brand offers a mid-chew transformation. Sour Patch Kids goes from sour to sweet. Skittles are the same flavor throughout. Flip Fizz, though, fills this opportunity by delivering a flavor surprise worth reacting to. Flip Fizz has a crunchy outside and chewy center. I didn't have time to make an actual mock-up of it, but it would have kind of like a tin foil-esque, like shiny look to it, to be a little bit more attractive to the eye. And then I don't think we do it in Skittle form. I think it'd be more entertaining if they were packaged like so. And, that could just be my opinion, though. I think our first couple flavor ideas I had would be like mango to lime, strawberry to lemon, and blue raz to strawberry, which I think would be the main one considering it goes with the colors of the brand that I will explain momentarily. But these are all typical flavors amongst teen candy buyers from the research I looked at. So this is the logo I made. I made it in Adobe Illustrator. I was pretty proud of the idea. It took a lot of time. I wanted something that told a story and showed the essence of the flip, but also the chaotic energy behind it. I'm typically a fan of doing logos that are based around a shape or have some kind of shape, like natural look to it. And then I just kind of got thinking, I thought this kind of like lightning bolt-esque thing would look cool. I think the circle brings it together. I added this little white outline to separate the colors. I actually picked blue and red because studies show that those are colors that kids, again, from the ages of 13 and 17, tend to be most attracted to. I also think it demonstrates the flip very well. And it tends to also, match with the first colors of the introduction candy we would drop, which would be the blue raspberry and the strawberry. So I think too that the logo colors could change depending on the flavor of the candy. So for strawberry and lemon, be this red and then a yellow, or the mango and a lime, whatever you'd want. But I thought that would be something kind of interesting to mess around with. But like I said, the bolt represents the flip, that moment of surprise, you could say, and the bright colors reflect the thing that you're tasting. And our slogan that I came up with is chew it till it flips. I think it's quick and it's catchy. So here's our competitor comparison. Right here, there's like Skittles, right? Like we kind of talked about. Strong flavors, but there's not really a twist to it. Then there's Sour Patch Kids that become sour, then sweet. But again, it's all kind of predictable. It's the same old spiel. You eat it. You eat it. But, Flip Fizz, it's a candy with a mid-chew experience that gives us a clear competitive edge. I think the action of buying a candy shouldn't just be about eating and like filling or quenching some kind of taste thirst. It should be an activity you do with your friends, kind of like the extreme sour gummies we've seen in the past. Okay, now this is for our pricing and placement. We should charge them $1.49, which is at competitive pricing. And I think we would do 7-Eleven for those impulse buys. People will see them all over TikTok, and they'll see them right as they're about to buy their thing. And they'll go, oh, only $1.49. I can post this video. I can share it. I'd buy it. And then for Target, we'd obviously have it in the candy aisle. And then if we could get a cool enough deal, we could actually put it on an end cap and have ads surrounding it, which would be awesome. And then also TikTok Shop. I would love to have smaller creators, maybe some focus around food or other. We could look at the data behind what products do best with who, but we could target these influencers and have them do little ads, and they will be doing this video thing I will be talking about in a second. So for the promotion, it'll be a campaign. So hashtag Flip Challenge, where people will go on TikTok and experience it firsthand, and you'll be able to see the reaction to the change in flavor as they taste it. Not only can it be a cool challenge with a cool name, but it can reflect the fun side of it. This is something I made in partially Canva and Adobe InDesign. I just think it's got a really cool look to it. This was like a 3D mock-up of like what I thought the candy wrapper could look like if we did it. We have the logo here at the bottom. Advertising where it's at, like if you want to buy it physically. We have the chew it till it flips. Your taste buds won't see it coming. I do really, like I said, I like things that like follow a shape. I like this like circular, text going around the mouth. It kind of creates a nice focal point for you to be looking at. Again, if I had way better Adobe skills, I would have made the candy here, but I think it's a cool photo. I think it very much so appeals to teenagers, and I think it would do well on Instagram to get people to go onto TikTok. And we could put this everywhere. I think it'd be a cool poster too if you took out the logos and this here and just had that. Anyways. Wait, what happened? Okay, here we go. So yeah, like I said, it'll center around the flip challenge. They'll record their faces when the flavor switches, and then I think kind of like the ALS bucket challenge, ice bucket challenge, where you tag people to try it too. I think this would encourage user-generated content, so free advertisements for us. That's an activity that they actually enjoy, and I think it'll spread awareness organically. I could see this being popular amongst families or people in relationships or siblings. Maybe someone tries the candy, gives it to their brother, and the brother doesn't know it switches flavors. I think that would be pretty cool. I could see that blowing up very easily. So this is the why it works. It's built directly from Teenager Insights. It's got bold flavors, it's got a cool twist surprise, and it has opportunities for shared moments. A lot of the things we've learned through our time here at WSU in classes is that, you will sell people on something when they can make a connection to it, whether it's the feeling of the wrapping they're getting or opening something on Christmas, or if they bought a product and had a fun time with it, like buying Spike Ball and going to the beach. Inspiring shared moments between the consumers is what draws in a connection to encourage more and more people to try them. One could say it is a candy built for the moment. In conclusion, Flip Fizz introduces something brand new to the candy aisle. It's a flavor that flips mid-chew. It's exciting, it's social, and it's designed for how teens discover, try, and share their products today. Thank you for your time. I will stick around for any questions. Thank you so much. I had fun working on this project. Thank you.